Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. Well, I can understand why the players don't like to travel, but it is great to be back in Docklands. With 800 goals and 282 games to his credit, I'm joined now by Matthew Richardson.
How are you, Dennis? Today is an exciting match. Practice matches offer the ideal scenario for experimentation, Dennis. And don't forget, practice makes perfect.
Today it's St Kilda versus the Suns. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. We have the toss of the coin. Gold Coast win the toss. Just waiting for the opening siren now. And the first term is underway.
Both teams have a fine balance of inside grunt and outside silk through the midfield, and a defence that's growing together. I can't wait to see how this unfolds.
Thompson with the interception. The ball is socket. Hall collects. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Dunstan. A short handball. Billings going for number one. Billings just gets it through. Gets his first. The first goal of the match. Umpire has the ball ready for the centre bounce. Tap by Longer. Armitage gets the ball. Quick hands find the running player. Make slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
Longer taps the ball. Weller with the kick, Swallow by hand. He's evading ghosts. Puts boot to ball. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. The mark will be paid.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Great mark over the pad. Jams it on the boot now. A nice running mark. The ball bounced favourably for Dunstan. Intercepted. Goes by hand. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. McCartan, cool under pressure, releases in time. Is in his possession. Clean pick-up by Gresham. Nice work from Gresham. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome.
Gresham has so much potential, he could just be anything.
Big leap. Well, it picks up the bouncing ball. Gives it to Stephen. Sends the ball inside his attacking 50. Over the top of the pack. Bruce lines it up. 35 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. Gets the distance. The Saints have scored the last 3 goals. The Saints can take a breath now. They're 3 goals up. There's the bounce.
Carlisle, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. The ball is tapped. A clean pickup. Riscatelli gets cleaned up. Passes by hand. Steele kicks it. Weller having no trouble taking that one. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark.
Opportunity now for Carlisle. Here's a mighty kick of the footy. Gresham was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Gresham launches one towards goal. A goal for St Kilda. The lead has been increased by Gresham. The Saints increasing the lead to 4 goals. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Big thump from Carlisle. McCartan taps. Gathers the ball. Hall with the tap. The loose ball scooped up. bumped by Weller. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores at St Kilda 24 to the Suns nothing.
St Kilda will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to Gold Coast. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how the Suns can come back after the break.
The first quarter ends with some high scoring on the board. Let's take a brief look at the stats.
St Kilda leading the kicking stats by a considerable margin on 13. Gold Coast behind with only 4 and may have a hard time catching up. St Kilda way out in front of Gold Coast with the possessions, 67% next to their name.
Enlightening, Richo. The players have received their instructions and they're ready to start play again.
Always make a total effort, even when the odds are against you.
An easy interception for Carlisle. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Sends the Sharon on its way. Grabs the footy. Robertson sends the ball on its way. He gets above the crowd. Bounces favourably for Witts. Takes that one strongly. That had some power behind it. Marks. Geary slams it on the boot. Robertson claims the ball. Carlisle gets the tap. A desperate kick there. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Swallow. Trims the grass with that one. He spent that one before he had it. Harbrough looking like a Manchester United player. Takes possession. Intercept by Thompson. With the ball now. Oh, Riscatelli. Riscatelli with the tap. A favourable bounce. A lovely drop punt. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Ainsworth with a perfect drop punt. He has to hold on to those. Martin swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Hall gains possession through the interception. Shot by Hall. It's in the air. He kicks long, but not accurately enough. It won't be a goal for him. Danger signs for Gold Coast. Brown to bring it in. He kicks it to himself. Sends the Sharon on its way. A great effort. Webster kicks. The mark is taken by Bruce.
St Kilda have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. Gold Coast need to stop trying to outmark St Kilda and just get a fist into the contest. He grabs it, he steadies now in front of goal. Weller kicks the ball. It's a mark.
Kicks it. Nice contested mark by Hall. Hall sends one up towards the wing. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Akers drops the ball. May collects it. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. Joyce kicks the ball.
Martin aims for his man on the ground. Soccer kick. A favourable bounce. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Sweeping handball. Exclamation point. How about that? There's been a lot to enjoy in the second quarter. The scores are the Saints 24, the Suns 1.
St Kilda are playing well, but even if they are on the right track, they'll get run over if they just sit there in the second half. So they need to go into the rooms at half-time and sit and look at ways that they can improve.
Let's check out the stats.
Well, at least Gold Coast have a score that is befitting their stats.
That's pretty deep, Richo. It's half-time and both teams will be deep in discussion at the moment. Looks like the players are ready for this. Let's get started.
It will be interesting to see what changes, if any, the coaches make for the second half of the match.
The ball spills to Riscatelli. They've conceded possession. Intercepted. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Off the ground. Shoots off the handball. Kicked by Webster. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. I guess it was worth a go. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Puts the head down as he runs in. Perfect kick. Stephen sinking his first goal. This kick has extended their lead.
Longer. He's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
Bounce goes the ball. Witt's got a fist on it. Tackle, but gets the handball off. He's got the footy in his hands. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Billings kicks it. Couldn't complete the mark. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Stephen running off. He spent so much time on the bench this season, he probably gets his mail delivered there. Knocks it down in front. Takes control of the bouncing ball, going for goal number 2. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. The Saints by 5 goals.
May can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. He gets boot to the ball. The mark will be paid. He slams that on the boot. A nice contested mark. Sending it on its way. Thompson gets the upper hand.
Thompson sends one up towards the wing. A solid mark from Witts. Puts boot to ball. Hall looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Swallow with the kick. Nice work from Bainsworth. 50 metres out. Heads up the corridor. Nice contested mark by Lynch. 40 metres from home. An ideal position to be kicking from. He'll be happy with that. Lynch with his first. His Suns trails by 24.
Lynch is good on both left and right, so kicking off either side is just not an issue for him.
Bruce totally outclassed in that contest. Ball up in the centre square. Wright wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon. Joyce kicks it. Hanley clearly doesn't get enough attention. A rushed kick. Strong mark. Bruce slams it on the boot. Harbrough got under it. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. A good mark under the circumstances. Kick by Thompson. A mark by Armitage. The Saints are leading by 24 as we go to the final break.
If St Kilda can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if the Suns intend to make any inroads to this deficit.
Is there anything interesting in the stats, Richo?
Both teams are sitting fairly even on the board in marking contests. The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with the Saints on 20 and Gold Coast on 15.
Thanks for that, Richo. It's almost over now.
What makes something special is not just what you have to gain, but what you feel there is to lose.
Thompson onto the ball. He's got the footy in his hands. He just can't get out of the action. It's been intercepted by the opposition. He's heading for home, going for goal number 1. Swallow praise to the gods of football. That kick was gigantic. Great goal. I'm sure we'll look back and exaggerate the distance in years to come. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Long had totally outclassed in that contest. A favourable bounce. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp.
McCartan has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. He picks up the loose ball. Dunstan onto the ball. Dunstan with the football. Swallow gives away the free. Push in the back. Stephen goes for home. It's in the air. Stephen with a long goal.
St Kilda by 4 goals. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Wright gets onto the ball, able to grab it on the half volley. Wright with the mighty fist. Carlisle gets the tap. McCartan is able to grab it on the half volley. That play is as high-tech as a campfire. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Almost the peg. 30 metres from home. Going for goal number 2. Chalk up a goal for St Kilda. St Kilda by 5 goals.
Bruce obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else.
The bounce is straight as an arrow. Good fist. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Hands like dinner plates. Billings wastes no time and bangs it forward. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Going for goal number 1. What a great goal by McCarthy. This kick stretches the lead. St Kilda by 6 goals. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Here's the bounce. Carlisle guides it. Controlled by Bakers. Dunstan picks it up. A short handball. The running man missed the ball. Paul bumped. Clean tap by Gresham. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Paul making his way onto the field. Carlisle hardly provided a challenge. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. Willett, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. Slams it on the boot. Over the top of the pack. Steele with no time to delay with that kick.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Kept his composure then. Not long to go before the end of the game. Akers has a kick. It's on its way. Akers sinks the long kick.
That's 4 in a row for the Saints. The Saints by 7 goals. The bounce. Witts punches. Not the most exciting match. No real competition between the teams. Disappointing. Well, I enjoyed the match, Richo. How about you?
Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand, and the Saints beats teams up.
Final scores are 55-13. That's it for us. I will see you again, but not yet. Not yet.